We love. We love. Yeah. 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 I had to check that out on my phone to make sure my mic working and all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, we have. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple. Like we got people coming in. What's up? What's up? Yeah, you know how we do. Just like yesterday, we're gonna start this joint off with a prayer real fast. Make sure, like, we all in good spirits because we need God. You know. So look, Father Yah, we out here right now. We talking about some topics that's on the internet. We want to make sure that it gets to people the right way. If it offends somebody, it's going to offend somebody. If it don't, it don't. If it gets to somebody's heart, it's going to get somebody's heart. If it don't, it don't. But we want the best thing that's going to happen from your will, you know? So we need you to be over this, you know? So, yeah. How everybody feeling today? Yeah. Got little Miles over here. You gonna hear him? He over here eating breakfast. He just woke up. You know. Yeah. We on mountain time, so it's kind of early over here. It's not too early. It's 7:54, but yeah. But yeah. I wanted to talk about a few things I've been seeing on the internet because I be on YouTube a lot. I be watching what's going on. You know what I mean? My city. I'm from Philly, so I be seeing a lot of things that's happening. Let me adjust my camera. Make sure we got the best view. I think we got the best view now. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on. We got the thing that's popping up right now in the city is we got Oschino and Garci going at it, you know what I mean? I'm looking at it, it's definitely entertaining. But you look at it like everybody now like everybody gotta seem like we gotta like throw shade at each other, like put a lot of people business out there, like just to you know get some get some screen time. You know what I mean? Now I look at Oschino like he kind of popping anyway. He was already like doing Vlads, all that stuff like that. I see him doing different type of interviews. I see him doing I see him all over the place, like on YouTube. People want to interview him because he got a story. Plus, I used to listen to him. I seen that he posted this clip. He was in Philly Rewind posted it, and pretty much he was talking about how he came down 7th Street to it was a label that we had down there, one of two labels that we had at that time. One was called Off the Hook Entertainment, and another one was called Mark Madness. So he came down Off the Hook and did a song with M3, and he was over there. He put a nice verse down there in the Sky's the Limit Part 1 verse on the Sky's the Limit Part 1 project, and it was fire. And I wasn't there that day when he came down, but I heard he battled my man. He battled my man Good Gravies, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ronell, you know what I mean? They said they had a good job. Like, I mean, I heard mixed reviews. Like most of the people said my man got him. They said my man got him, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Good Gravies on that. I wasn't there though, you know what I mean? But yeah, he was down there battling. And I remember that, you know what I mean? So shout out to him for bringing that history out because I was around for that. And yeah, so and I mean he got receipts. He pulling up receipts. About how he was doing a lot of stuff in the city because he was, you know what I mean? I listened to it when he was on state property. And I remember that. Like I remember the whole ICH, remember the era, you know what I mean? But I didn't pretty much listen to him because I was listening to like the figures and stuff. They was more popping, but I remember that name floating around. Yeah, so he jumped fly talking about Garci jumping his DM, and I'm looking at like, I mean, he did go. I mean, Garci did to his defense. He did jump in his DM and said that. You know what I mean? Like I don't see why he had to put it out there like that, but he did, and it just went the way it went. Now they I just seen Garci put up a live last night. He was because Oschino throwing a lot of crazy words around there like rape. He throwing words around there like like he trying to play him. He like bodyguard, all types of shit like that. So I'm looking at it like, damn, like what's to this, Joe? Like they like it's funny right now. Like, but then he's saying that Garci pulling up on him in the truck with a gun, and Garci pulled that joint out like, yo, like what's up with him? Like, is he telling? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm looking at that. That was kind of like, wow, you only do that when it's not real, or it's or you just want it to be known that that's what happened. I don't look at Oschino like a scary guy. You know what I mean? He was moving around through the city like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just look at it like, yeah, I mean, war ain't really necessary at all times. You know what I mean? So I don't see where they're going with this if it's the real the real thing. Like, I don't see where they're really going with this. It's like it's words like they was hanging around each other's. I don't get it because now they, but it's online, so we talking about it. But you know, he throwing like it's entertaining. He throwing shit around like he putting a narrative out there. It's changed, fake. He doing this. He doing a bunch of shit, man. So I don't know, man. I'm looking at it like this. What could really come out of that at the end of the day? You know, I ain't really all the way against war because sometimes you need it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think people get out of line, but I look at this one as like, what's really all the way out of line. Now it's like, out of line. People throwing these crazy words. Oschino throwing the words around like rape. That is a wild jump. I'm glad Oschino pulled them DMs and a video out. Like, you know what I mean? Like that changed the narrative about that. Like I would think he would be locked up for that if that's the case. You know what I mean? If that's what is going on. I don't really sit down with my man. I don't really see that being a real good situation to have on you. Like I had a Brody that was that a girl. Look at my man. What's up, man? We out five. Y'all's good? Y'all's great? Y'all will deliver. Amen. So like I had a Brody. My Brody, like this girl that I knew, I ran into her in West Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like one time, like she was working at a breakfast shop. I ain't gonna put no names out there. But my Brody, she went over there and said that he did something to spike a drink on her sister. So I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't hang around people like that. So you know what I did was I went right to my man. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Come here. Thanks, man. Yeah, so what I did was I went right to my man. I was like, yo, this was being said about you. You know what I'm saying? He jumped right in there. He went right in a DM on Facebook, right on Messenger. And I'm like, that's what he's supposed to do. He addressed it right then and there. And I mean, I was glad to see him do that. They told me, can you please stop messaging me? Can you just leave me alone? This and that. Like they ain't saying like, oh, you know what you did. Like in that joint, like in the Garci joint, the chick is saying, like, you know what you did. She really trying to pin that narrative on him. Like at the end of the day, like she that really was a thing. Like, so you can really see that really was a thing that she really trying to put like a rape case on him. That ain't a good joint to have on you. So I don't condone none of that. I look at that like rape is one of the things, like rape, pedophiles, like everybody talk that little stitches shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody ain't trying to crash out. I look at that shit like everybody ain't trying to crash out about something that happened to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I look at rape, pedophilia is two things that I feel like people shouldn't even be bothered about telling them. How you gonna be upset about somebody that told on somebody about rape or somebody dealing with like pedophilia, dealing with kids and shit like that? What you think?
I don't think you can say the R word in the people.
And I'm
great and
yeah, yeah.
PDF file. That's what you can say.
Yeah, my wife just put me on, so I'm still doing that. And I'm listening to YouTube all the time. Like I probably got to say stuff like like PDF files and somebody graping somebody. You know what I'm saying? But they putting them type of allegations on people. So allegedly this stuff is happening in the city. Yeah, like people getting locked up for it. But I look at things like that, like those is things like I look at people weak that's telling on people that's that's with them. Like people that's telling on people that's doing things with them. They all in the same boat together. They doing things together. They doing stuff. But y'all that's weak. That's a weak trait of yours. You know what I mean? You going you like all that shit that we talk about is true. That's not an honorable person. But like what can you possibly say to a person that's over there that sounds the alarm on a rapist or a PEF person. So yeah. But yeah, I was glad to see him. I was glad to see Garci get that off of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that that's off of, like, we'll see what comes of it. But those little receipts was like I was looking at dates. I was like zooming in, looked like it was like something from August. You know what I mean? So, but they putting out they text messages between each other. This gets started to get a little messy, man. So you know what I mean? I'm just looking at it like I don't really see like Garci made a good point. He made a good point with the with like he Oski don't know what he's doing. Like when he like reading certain comments, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is the internet. This is the internet. You going through stuff that's shocking. that's gonna get people talking. Like but like I said, Oskito, he already was already doing this thing. So I don't understand. Look, you will take, bro. Look, you will take. You will take. See my sonny come over here. That's the love I get from my boy. But yeah, what's really gonna come of that? Like what's really gonna come of that if you already like you already popping. Like you know what I'm saying? Like but Oskino was making some good points. Like he was bringing like Garci was with him. Garci. He took that like, man, I ain't even want to do the video. I ain't like they just spinning it the way they want to spin it right now. So you know what I mean? Like they bringing Mike Knox back up in it. Like Mike Knox is like every looking at the Mike Knox video, everybody looking at that John like yo, they ran down on him, made him apologize. Everybody was looking at it like they making comedy videos about it. It's just looking bad. Like you know what I mean, like Garci throwing fire on that joke because he's saying Mike Knox saying stuff that he don't need to be said. He talking like yo, um, I get it. Your wife looking at you funny now. Like she looking at you like you like yo. Her girlfriend's gotta say stuff. This is like, and these is real emotions. He throw it in there. I'm just like, damn man. Like what's about to happen now? Like is they about to crash out? Because they say Mike ain't like that. They like I remember he's supposed to have knocked Beans out. When Beans was Beans, like Beans was Beans around this time. This was floating around. Wasn't no cameras though. You know what I mean? So this is what ain't none of this stuff. This wasn't on tape. Like he was on tape apologizing and Garci like this, sitting in the background, like doing all this is like a crazy joy, you know what I mean? So yeah. But all in all, man, I really just think that I feel like this John. I mean, if this is gonna get everybody lit, look, and everybody looking for real, Oskino, he dropping little gems and stuff. He on some grown man stuff. He popping it. He like, man, what I did for my birthday, I bought me a washer and dryer. You know what I mean? I'm holding it down for my you know what I mean? He popping, he dropping little gems. He like, man, you don't need to be driving around and like everything. Just look like we doing stuff that bosses do. Garci popping, he like, man, I got the only black club in Chinatown. You know what I'm saying? Oskino trying to say it ain't his, but you know what I mean? I hope it is his. I hope it is his. I hope to see both of them win. You know what I mean? I hope it don't go to no crazy extent. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Oskino and Garci, man. Like I ran into both of them. I showed them love. You know what I mean? Just on some I seen what they was doing in the city. You know what I mean? I remember like I listen like I said, I used to listen to Oskino. They doing video. I seen him like he pulling up receipts. He been doing stuff with all the younger artists forever, man. Like, and that's definitely love. Garci, like I remember him with the 8 game stuff. It was